Hey there, this is Maëlys from Trendful. In today's video, I wanted to bring you on a deep dive with me of Trendful price database. And in this specific video, I wanted to show you an example of the Louis Vuitton Neverfull Tote Monogram canvas. So when you search on our price database and find a product reference, such as the Neverfull Tote, you are able to access multiple pricing insights. So the first one on the table on the top of the screen, you can see different fair market values for the different size that the product reference come in, as well as the different condition that it might come in. We have currently 4 condition grading that are excellent, great, good, and fair. So you can have a better idea of what a Neverfull Tote Monogram canvas might resell at on your website. So here, if we look more into the details of this table, you can see that the size of this product reference is actually the most popular and is the one that resell for the most money compared to the GM and the PM size. And so, for example, if you receive a bag in great condition, you will be able to resell it around 1,390 US dollars. Obviously, these metrics really depend on the specific condition of the handbag because sometimes it might be between an excellent great condition or between a great and a good condition. It might also depend on your customer dynamic. You might be more known for selling Gucci or Chanel more than Louis Vuitton, and then that might impact how efficiently you will be able to sell that specific product reference. The goal of Trendful with providing you those pricing insights is for you to have a quick idea of how you can price the item on your website, so what to offer a customer when they come to you and want to either consign with you or sell you outright their item. And if I scroll at the bottom of the page, you can see that we give you details of what this specific product reference will sell at on different websites. So we scrape data from the RealReal, Fashionphile, Rebag, eBay, Poshmark, and so on. Overall, we scrape over 300 resale vendors for designer handbags. And the third section that you access the data sample of what we scraped last. So you can see today we are March 15th and yesterday we actually scraped the RealReal. And you can already see just from this table that there is a big variation on what an item can sell for on the same website. I wanted just to take you on some examples. I will look at the Louis Vuitton Neverfull Tote Monogram canvas in GM size. So here you have, for example, a price for $7.95 at the moment we scrape the item, and then something at $2,160, which is pretty interesting because it's close or even more than what it would sell for in a new condition. And if I look into this example, I can see that this item is actually in fair condition. So that kind of makes sense that it doesn't sell for much more. But then if we go on the bag that was priced at $2,160 yesterday, we can see it's a bit more recent, but not that recent. It comes from 2015 collection and it's apparently in a good condition. So it seemed that on the real is pretty much an outlier because I don't think it should be priced that high, and I don't know how long it will actually take to sell. Probably a long time. If I go back to Trendful price database and look into another product, the one at $995, here we can see it's an item as well that sells in good condition. And that seems pretty similar to the previous Louis Vuitton. So there is a big discrepancy between those two items. And what Trendful does when we provide you with pricing insight is that instead of you having to manually search and manually understand pricing on different websites, we consolidate all of this data, remove outliers, and we make sense of it. So instead of you spending minutes on a single product reference to understand how to price that item, you are able to go back to our price database and just look at the first table and have in a few seconds an idea of what you can resell it for. That's really the power of using our price database. So if you have any question or want to make a comment on that video, just don't hesitate to drop it here. Bye.